it's Kaylee from Caring Support. You probably know me from TikTok and probably our Instagram Reels, which thank you for watching. I am here to talk to you today about how you can take a professional looking selfie for your Caring Support profile all by your selfie. Everyone needs to know how to take a good selfie. With the rise in the popularity of social media and job search platforms like Caring Support and being able to have custom profiles and custom resumes built with your image on them, it's really important now more than ever that you know how to take a professional looking selfie to save yourself some money and to make sure that you look good across all platforms. Step 1, you're going to want to get to know your phone's camera. That camera is very important for this process. What you're going to want to do is flip through the settings on it. Familiarize yourself with the timer option on it, as well as which camera side is the best for your phone. Newer phones have really great cameras on the front. Older phones can have poorer quality pictures out of their front cameras. So you'll want to take a couple of just quick pictures to see what your quality is like. If the quality from the front camera is not that great, I highly suggest you flip the camera around and use the one on the back so that you can get a better quality, higher definition picture that will look better on your profile. When it comes to actually taking the picture, you're going to want to make sure that your phone is in the vertical position and not the horizontal position. This is where things might get a little easier for you. Some of the newer phones out there have an option on the phone called portrait. So if you can flip your baby into a portrait mode before you get started, that is awesome. Go do that. What that setting allows for the phone to do is it will nicely blur out the background, making you the focal point. So even if there is maybe some uneven surfaces behind you or something that just is a little bit off, the phone will be able to blur out a little bit of that for you without you having to play with any kind of editing software. This next one is really important. Do not zoom in. Leave your phone zoomed out as far as it can go. The reason for this is the farther that phone is zoomed out, the better quality that picture will be, and the easier time you will actually have if you decide to use some editing software in order to get a better look for the picture. Step 2, lighting is key. If you have bad lighting, your picture is not going to look good. So there are a couple different things that you can do to ensure that you have the best lighting possible to get the best picture possible. The first thing that you can do is try to get yourself a ring light. If you have a ring light, awesome. Whip that baby out, get it set up, and get ready to take a picture. If you don't have a ring light, that's okay. You can actually use lamps as well. Make sure that when you are setting up that lamp to be your light in your picture, that you are raising that lamp up, preferably somewhere that's a little bit higher than eye level so that your shadowing is not from the bottom. You don't want to have shadows coming from the bottom. It'll just make your picture look a little bit less professional. Another light source that you can use would be a window with really bright natural light. The best way to use this as your light source is to put your camera on your tripod or set it up on a table in between you and that window, so that when you are standing there getting ready to take the picture, you are looking at the camera that is sitting in front of the window. You want to keep that light behind the camera so that the light is shining on you. The best light source for you is natural light. And the best way to get natural light is to go outside. So when you go out into the wild to take your picture, make sure that you take with anything that you're going to need to prop that camera up and to keep it nice and steady for you. You might even want to look into getting one of these things. This is a little Bluetooth remote that can actually connect to your phone, and you can stand back here and press the button when you're ready so that you can take as many pictures as you want. If you're going to go outside to take your pictures, you might want to wait for an overcast day. That way you won't be staring into the sunlight and squinting, and you won't have to worry about where the sun is in relation to where you need to be. If this project can't wait until an overcast day, and I get it, sometimes it just can't, that's okay. Look for a shaded area that is still well lit. So try going underneath a tree, or try getting in between buildings or in a corner. Just try to find a space where it is shaded enough that when you're looking at the camera, you don't have to squint while you take that picture. Step 3, Location, location, location. I would even go as far to say that location is just as important as the lighting in your picture. If you're going to take your picture inside, try to pick a wall that is flat, white, a single color, and not too distracting. If you're going to take your picture outside, make sure you're choosing a background that complements you. Some of the best one would be underneath a tree or against a building that has a nice texture to it, or another space that just makes you feel calm and happy without it being distracting. When I say without the background being distracting, I'm saying like don't take the picture in front of the kids' playground, don't take it in front of a garbage dump. Make sure that those pictures are being taken in places that complement you and your style. Step 4, dress for success and strike a pose. This is the part where we're going to get into talking about the clothing that you should wear in your picture, as well as how to stand in order to get the best angles possible for your portrait. For clothing, you have a couple of different options. If you wear scrubs to the job site, you could wear your scrubs in the picture. That would not be out of the realm of what people would be expecting to see when they look at your profile. When it comes to posing, it's actually a lot easier than you might think. So if you have some time, how about you stand up and you can practice this with me as I go through it. So posing is actually pretty easy, and honestly, you're probably rolling your eyes at me right now because everybody takes selfies and it's just something that is second nature to most people by now. But we want this one to look nice and professional. So what we're going to do is once you're standing in front of that camera and you're square with the camera, I want you to tilt back to about a 45-degree angle, just so that your other shoulder is pointed towards the wall or whatever is behind you. And then what you're going to do is you're just gonna like shake out the wiggles for a second and get nice and relaxed. We want relaxed shoulders, not shoulders up like this. Take a second to fix your outfit if you need to. And then sometimes you don't know what to do with your hands, and that's okay. I'm someone that never knows what to do with my hands. So what I like to do with them is that if I'm wearing an outfit that has pockets, I will stick my hands in my pockets. Or you can try putting one hand on your hip, or you can even fold them in front of you. So once you find out where you're going to put your hands, this next part is pretty easy. So you're going to lean towards the camera a little bit because it elongates your body and gives you a slimmer profile. So lean towards just slightly, not enough that you're going to fall over. If you're falling over, you need to take a step back. So lean towards it just slightly, and you're going to make sure that your face is right on with the camera, and then you're just going to give the camera your best smile. If you choose to do some editing to your pictures, don't use any of the frilly, froofy, fun filters or borders for pictures. You want this picture to be really natural. Feel free to use settings like blemish corrector or smoothness adjuster. Use those ones if you are comfortable with using them. Otherwise, leave that picture in its natural state because natural is you and you is best. It can be tempting to just take a quick picture and throw it in your profile. Don't do that. Set aside some time to take a professional looking picture. You won't regret it, but you will need probably 20 minutes to a half an hour in order to just take the picture. And that's not including time to pick your outfit, do your hair, do your makeup, or whatever else it is that you need to do to prepare. So make sure you give yourself some time, and the more time that you give yourself to prepare and to take these pictures, the more relaxed you will be when you are taking them. The more relaxed you are, the more confident you will seem in those pictures, and that's what we want. Always remember, and Bruno Mars said it best, you are beautiful just the way you are. Companies are not going to hire you because of your headshot. That headshot is just there so they know who they're looking for when they go out into a waiting room and they're looking for their next interviewee. It gives a picture to a profile, a picture to a resume, and that can go a long way to making a lasting first impression that will help you secure the job of your dreams. So I guess now your question is where can I find that job? Well, the answer? Right here, Caring Support. We're here to help you find your perfect, your dream healthcare job. All you have to do is set up your free account with Caring Support. Take this incredible selfie that you just took right now, put it in your profile, fill out that profile, and start looking through the hundreds of jobs that are available on the Caring Support platform. You can even use the brand new resume builder tool that's built into your Caring Support profile in order to create a new and professional looking resume to send to potential employers. Caring Support is the easy, quick, and convenient way to start looking for your dream healthcare job. Good luck on your job search.